That was Jordan Cope. Now we move on to our next news. A top U.S. Justice Department official questioned Ghislaine Maxwell for hours on Thursday in Tallahassee as part of a renewed inquiry into the Jeffrey Epstein case. Maxwell, who's serving a 20-year sentence for trafficking underage girls for Epstein, answered all questions without invoking privilege. According to her lawyer, David Marcus, here is what he had to say.
Day today with the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche and Ghislaine Maxwell. First, we want to thank the Deputy Attorney General for being so professional with all of us and for meeting with us. He took a full day and asked a lot of questions, and Ms. Maxwell answered every single question. She never stopped, she never invoked a privilege, she never declined to answer. She answered all the questions truthfully, honestly, and to the best of her ability. And that's all the comment we're going to have today about the meeting. We don't want to comment about the substance of the meeting for obvious reasons, and we'll go from there. So thank you all so much.
The meeting comes amid fresh scrutiny of Trump's past ties to Epstein. The Wall Street Journal recently reported Trump's name appeared in DOJ-reviewed Epstein files. No wrongdoing has been alleged, but Trump filed a $10 billion defamation suit against the paper over its reporting. Democratic lawyers raised concerns about potential political interference, with Senate leaders warning of a corrupt deal to protect Trump. A recent DOJ memo claimed Epstein left no client list, committed suicide, and that no further investigation is warranted. Findings that many remain skeptical of, especially among Trump's supporters. Now we're joined by Irina Zuckerman. She's a senior journalist joining us live from New York. Thank you, Irina, for joining us today. Good to see you. Now, Maxwell has agreed to answer all the questions without invoking privilege. How significant is that, and what impact could this have on investigation and future legal proceedings around Jeffrey Epstein?
Well, it's clear that she is potentially looking to cut some sort of a deal, or hopes that her testimony will provide her with some sort of a privilege regarding her 20-year-long sentence. What is curious about it is that Maxwell this is the first time Maxwell is being interviewed by anyone. Neither the Justice Department nor state investigators have previously questioned her, and she has already served 3 years, despite a myriad of state and federal reports and investigations related to Epstein, and despite the fact that she was considered to be his closest associate. Now, many are skeptical whether her responses would actually yield any new information, but that is not necessarily the case. Much depends on what the administration is hoping to get out of it. And there are several possible scenarios, and some of them are potentially overlapping. First, the Biden era inertia around Epstein-related prosecutions, including those involving politically sensitive figures, could be coming to an end. There may be a renewed incentive and the political will, at least among some in the Justice Department, to reopen old cases that embarrass legacy institutions. The Epstein network, which included royalty, academia, Wall Street, and elite political circles, remains one of the most radioactive files in the federal archive, and we've seen the Trump administration try to put an end to this story. If this interrogation hints at cooperation, it could mark the beginning of a new prosecutorial strategy using Maxwell as a cooperating witness to implicate others, possibly including federal or intelligence-linked actors. Another possibility is this could signal an effort by the Justice Department to counter narratives of elite impunity.
Irina, we will come back to you in a minute for our next discussion. Thank you for sharing that. Please stay with us. Now, President Donald Trump visited the Federal Reserve's headquarters